Yeah.
Here we got some Super Nintendo games. Lots of good stuff. It's a shame this one has a damaged label. What's this game called? Shadowrun. Shadowrun.
Oh, it's one of the best ones there.
Plenty of good stuff. Also got some pretty good NES stuff traded in. We got DuckTales, Dracula's Curse, Mario 2, Mega Man 3, Monster Party, and Adventure Island. It's overall just really, really clean NES games. We got a bunch of 360 games traded in. Nothing too crazy. There's the Doom BFG edition, the Lost Planet Steelbook, Mortal Kombat, Perfect Dark. Those are kind of neat. Down here we got some NES games. We got Galaga and Captain Skyhawk. We got this golf game on N64. I don't think it's anything cool necessarily, but it's also one that I don't see too often, so maybe kind of uncommon. NHL 94, Turok 2, WCW, Daytona import copy, King of Fighters, something, Road to the Final Victory 3, and this. Don't know what this is. And an OLED Switch. Very pretty. Aww. We also got this beauty, a Spice Orange GameCube. This is of course a Japanese console, but it has been modded to be region free. It's in excellent condition, and it's such a cute color.
The best color they made, and they kept it from us.
For real. The only other one that I think is really cool is the teal one, but they always get discolored really fast, whereas this one stays nice and orange. This one, you guys can eat your Cheetos and not have to worry about it.
Wow!
It won't show up. So we got some cool trades here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. The Sword of Ditto. Mormo's Curse. Not heard of this. It looks, cute and like a game with no screenshots on the back. There's one of these, I think we've gotten a few of these traded in, but it's like a visual novel that's sexy. Dungeon Maker, Aegis Eclipse, a Warhammer game, Squad Command. This is Riviera, Promised Land, Blazing Souls, and God Eater Burst. And this, look at this box. It's only $19.99. Hero Land. What kind of game is this, Marvel?
I don't know. It looks kind of Paper Mario-y art style on the back.
Looks pretty neat.
Yeah, for $19.99.
What does it come with?
I don't know.
Does it say on the
look
back?
like some bag or something? Here, you want to show?
Yeah.
Let's see. Pretty cool. Looks like a soundtrack, some stickers,
A little guide, a little baggie,
yeah,
and a video game.
Adventure pouch.
What does that mean? And
Pretty
a
cool.
manual.
Pretty cool. Kind of crazy that it's only $19.99.
It's not bad.
For all that.
I'll also highlight this corner of the store just because it looks cool. We have this cool Warlords display up there. This Onimusha figure, which I'm surprised nobody's gotten. It's pretty cool. I haven't played Onimusha, or else I would consider picking it up. But check out all these Saturn games. Of course, they're all pretty rare. Some of them are import. Look at how beautiful that Symphony of the Night artwork is. I absolutely love it. I personally don't have a Saturn, or maybe I'd be tempted to pick that up. But yeah, lots of really cool Saturn import games. I think we have a region modded Saturn. If not, our repair guy, I believe, can do region modded Saturns. It's a Dreamcast game. Yeah, very, very, very cool stuff. And some Yoshis. We also got Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Mass Effect Trilogy, the Banner Saga. This one's pretty cool. Disgaea. This is the first one. Tokobot Plus. I think we just got that in on PSP. Dragon Quest Heroes. And Helldivers. And more with that trade, we got this 3DS game, Story of Seasons. Another one of these games. how do you say this? Hakoki? If you're into Hot Mail Samurai,
option
check this out. This
characters.
is the game for you. If you think any of these fine people.
If you ever wanted to date a hot samurai dude, this is the game for you.
Not this one, but the other one. Lost in Blue. These look kind of interesting. They look like first-person survival games on the DS. Lost Blue 2. And Sakura Wars. So Long, My Love. We got 575. This is a Japanese game. Phantasy Star Nova, also a Japanese game. Fantasy Star Nova, my bad. Ys, Memories of Celceta. Norn 9. Hyper Devotion Noir Goddess Blackheart. This one is super ridiculously hard to read, but it's Letter since 1999 from Shinmain, Root Letter. What a title. This is another hot samurai game. This one has a gun. Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1. Virtue's Last Reward. Child of Light. Mucinex.
Stop!
Like the medicine. Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2 Sisters Generation. And Hyperdimension PP Neptunia Producing Perfection. And last up, we got some PS1 games. We got Rugrats Studio Tour. Rugrats Search for Reptar. Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles. Episode 1 Phantom Menace. They made 2 games based off of Episode 1. If Episode 1's your favorite, you're eating good. Digimon 3, Digimon World. We don't know if this one is going to work because some stinker decided to write N on there. They didn't write their complete name.
Ouch!
Get out of here. Ace Combat 2 with this really cool cover. Saga Frontier. Saga Frontier 2. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Fantastic game. Highly recommend. And Kodelka. And some fun fact about Kodelka is this is actually the first in the Shadowheart series. I believe the creator left the company to go and make Shadow Hearts, and he couldn't use the Kodelka name because it was owned by whatever company it worked under. Is it SNK?
Owned by the man.
The Man! A gothic horror RPG set in the late 19th century, an epic tale of murder, mystery, and mayhem. A beautiful yet troubled woman named Kodelka, who is summoned to unravel it all. That's a lot. Poor lady gets summoned to do all that. What do you got, Marvel?
No, not yet.
Marvel, what do you got?
So this here, we have a little advertiser piece for the Atari ET video game, donated to us by the awesome Joe Kane, former Sega and Atari employee. Follow him. He's got a Twitter where he posts about a bunch of like rare video game finds and things that he's doing. We'll link that right there. But anyway, this is his, and we're gonna hang it up in the store. It's gonna be real cool next to our Sonic the Hedgehog, like official, real deal, back in the day advertiser. This has never been opened, so we're gonna open it here. Real quick.
Does it smell like the 70s/80s?
It smells like ET.
Gross.
Yeah, let's see here.
That is some old paper.
Very old. Let me be careful with it. Get rid of this bag. Got assembly instructions here with the string. Then we got a little paper wrapping. The Atari ET, so that'll be up at the top. And then got the ET himself.
There he is.
With the whatever the heck the kid's name was. It's been too long since I saw this movie. Anyway, so that's gonna be cool. We're gonna hang this up. And it'll look real cool with the Sonic mobile.
And we will get.
Heck yeah! Thanks, Joe Kane.
Just recording some general trades back here, but we got Downhill Domination, Driver, Gun, Hitman, Web Browser, Dead or Alive 2, which is a pretty cool one, Grand Theft Auto 5, Skyrim, some Kingdom Hearts, Sly Cooper, Metal Gear, Final Fantasy, Heavy Rain, Twisted Metal, Togobot Plus, Xenosaga, Area 51, Castlevania Lament of Innocence. This is pretty cool. This is a physical copy of Okami. We did not get this over here. So I believe this one is a Japanese copy. But look at how pretty that cover art is.
So we got a real special trade-in here recently. This is Magical Quest starring Mickey and Donald. If you're familiar with the Magical Quest game, this is part 3. Part 1 and 2 came out in the United States on the Super Nintendo, but part 3 only came out on the Super Famicom in Japan originally. I don't know if like the PAL regions ever got it. I don't think they did, but we never did. The only authentic physical copy that came to the United States that I know of is this Game Boy Advance version, which is pretty cool. The Magical Quest games are pretty highly regarded. They're very good games from back in the day. Capcom, Disney platformers back then pretty much didn't miss. They were all pretty gosh darn great. So that's pretty cool about this. But apparently this game is extremely rare. If you look, it's really, really hard to find these anywhere online at all. Any records of them on eBay. When I was looking at this one, there was only one copy currently listed for sale on eBay at all, and it was a loose cartridge
With no label.
with no label, where someone had just written on it. That was the only one that existed on eBay, and when I looked at sold listings, the only one I could find was like a complete in box copy that was all smashed up, and is sold for like over $300.
Jeez.
I did see there's a video on YouTube about some guy in like the Las Vegas area who specifically hunts these down, and he has only ever found 4 to exist complete in box, which is pretty darn cool already. But not only is this one complete in box and in extremely good condition, but it's actually also still factory sealed.
And it's in like
It's
near mint condition.
It's in pretty great shape. This was traded in here by a former Capcom employee. Pretty nuts. I had no idea this game was so rare until she brought it in, and I was doing some research on it. But pretty amazing. Real hard to know what a game like this should really sell for. I might even reach out to that guy in Nevada who apparently tracks them down and see what he thinks about it. But just a crazy piece that probably, if you're like a Game Boy Advance collector,
This is the grail.
gonna have a hard time tracking one of these down, especially complete in box apparently.
It's probably rarer than Shantae.
I don't know. I don't really know.
At least a sealed copy of that
Pretty
is.
nuts. Oh yeah. But yeah, pretty cool.